I'm Aja Wynter, and I'm majoring in healthcare leadership. I'm also a personal trainer over there by the Nisqually exit, Lacey, Olympia, Tumwater area. And today's my final presentation. I'm going to highlight on begin with the end in mind, putting first things first, and sharpen the saw. Habit to begin with the end in mind. You know, my end in mind, 3 to 5 years from today, actually, I want to own my own business, pay off all my assets, thank goodness, become better at public speaking, look and feel great. I want to also help people do the same and also be better than who they were yesterday. I want to be an inspiration, so I'm actively working on that. To begin with the end in mind, you have to think of your destination. I mean, those are my destination. That's where I want to be at the end of everything. It's not how I want to be remembered when I die. It's the path that I've taken and the choices that I've made in life to get me there. So you have to imagine it, you have to vision it, make it tangible. You know, embrace the journey you're in, because that is going to get you to your destination. And my grandmother used to convey to me how important it is to have an end goal, and I'm like, Grandma, I'm only 6 at that time, and I'm 38 now, and it's clearer than day. So she also stated that it's not always going to be easy, but just remember, life is always going to derail you, no matter what. But you have that control, and keep that end in mind. Continue with habit 2. We know our 4 life support factors by now. You have your security, your guidance, wisdom, power. Your security is knowing your value and your worth, and your guidance are your circle of influence. It's your mentors, your professors, your colleagues, your friends, your family, and listen to their feedback, because every single one of those feedbacks lies a valuable message, you know. And wisdom is your perspective on life, and it's about you making good judgment. It's your own ability to think and understand. Power, in order to be able to achieve power, you have to be able to obtain your other life support factors, because now you're able to develop the capacity to overcome any obstacles. So habit 3, first things first. Once we have our vision, once we have our vision in mind, putting first things first ties in with that end in mind. It's the roadmap you're drawing out before your journey. It's not about placing things in order. It's about executing in a timely manner, and it's self-managing your time and how to check the block as you proceed down your list. Putting first things first is based on organizing your priorities and time managing it wisely. You know, we have 2 sides of us, all of us. We have our logical side, and then we have our mischievous side. Our mischievous side likes to eat junk food, play video games, sleep all hours of the day, not having a set schedule or a plan. And then, you know, as times go by, you look back and you're like, crap, why didn't I manage my time more wisely? And then our logical side kicks in, and then it tells us, you idiots, get your shit together. You know, because we want to excel. We want to succeed. We want success. You know, we want an A on all of our tests, and to eat healthy and exercise. I mean, it's just as easy. But the only difference is that it requires a little bit more hard work. And take the initiative to be aware of when something has insignificant value. You must recognize the power. Place it at the bottom of the list and carry on to your next task. Get rid of all that clutter, those unnecessary options and distractions. Continue with putting first things first. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my daily schedule. So Monday through Thursday, those are I call them my high impact days. That's when Aja wakes up. She's like, I'm ready to go. So Monday through Thursday, my schedule is 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. I train clients. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I run errands, emails, maybe squeeze in a nap. Then back at work again, 4 to 8 p.m. I continue training clients. But then I decided that I needed something else, because that wasn't enough. And I decided to take on a second major. So here I am, because I wanted to learn a little bit more about business in order to understand my business. Right now I'm currently self-employed, but like I said, I mentioned 3 to 5 years from now, I will own my own wellness center. And so the only difference with that schedule, it's really nothing different, but what I've added to it is, crap, I have homework. Dr. Gerhardt, every single day I have to do homework. So I forgot all about that. But hey, it keeps me active, accountable, productive. I love it. Just not the homework. My grandmother also told me, always organize and time manage yourself and your schedule, because in order to achieve, that's the only way you'll be able to achieve something great. And don't forget to create your own personal mission statement. This is you marketing who you are. This is your brand. This is what you represent. It's your value and your contributions you would like to share with others. So I have my own mission statement. As of now, this is, I'll work on it some more, but challenging you to incorporate health and fitness into lifelong commitments. Sorry, excuse me. Your 4 dimensions of renewal. This is really important. This is kind of what I do for a living. Just 2 of the dimensions, not all 4. But there was a quote that I've heard before, and I was searching on the internet, and I finally found it, so I kind of pasted it up there. And it's, when asked what surprised him about humanity the most, the Dalai Lama replied, man, because he sacrifices his health in order to make money, then he sacrificed money to recuperate his health. And this is kind of the typical society that we live in. We work and work and work and work, and at the end of the week, it's like, wait a minute, we're supposed to be relaxing, but we're still thinking about work. So focus on these 4 dimensions. It's important to incorporate them. Your physical dimension mentions exercise. Guys, exercise is not about going to the gym. It's not exercise, oh my gosh, I have to get to the gym. It's just a little bit of movement than you normally expend in a day. It's taking the extra flight of steps. It's avoiding the elevators. It's parking a little further from the store that you're going to. It's just that extra 5 minutes. It's not much at all. And then nutrition, focus on eating healthy, but don't think that you have to go and completely change your diet and cut out carbs and eat more protein all at once. Everything comes in increments. You can still continue what you're doing on the daily, but just remember to take away one thing, one bad food item, and add it with something good, like a fruit, an orange, a peach, a pear, something that's going to help you take care of your body, because this is your one body. Love it. Take care of it. It's yours. Moving on to your mental dimension, and this is your mind. Focus and stay the course. Don't forget to recharge your mind, because we get so caught up on the he said, she said. I've already told you how I manage my time, but then there's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday where I kind of catch up on things. I follow up on emails, voice messages. I try to schedule in my friends and family. Hence again, I still do homework every single day. Recharge and stimulate your mind, or you'll wear yourself down, and you'll have to repeat it all over again. Your social, emotional dimension, this is where your heart is. This is where you build and maintain those relationships, meaningful relationships. Help others, volunteer in hospitals. There's big sister, big brother programs out there that these people need you. Make that difference. Volunteer, help out. And going to your spiritual dimension, this is also important, because it's about self-care. It's your renewal. This is where you find your zen. So meditate, stretch, write things down. It's therapy. Pray and be thankful for what you have, and celebrate every single little victory, because it still counts, and it adds to the bigger picture. And if you don't incorporate these things on a day-to-day, you're going to end up looking like this cartoon version of Covey. Find the time to meet your 4 dimensions of renewal, and this is about preserving and maintaining the greatest assets that you can ever own. So, my summary, focus on trashing all the unnecessary distractions. Take control of your priorities, and self-manage your time wisely. Work on that mission statement that represents who you are, and pay close attention to what dimensions you are lacking in, and bring it up. Sharpen it, because a year from now, you'll wish you started today. Thank you.